and welcome to this week's edition of the Social Diary, where we get to review some of the trending topics that made headlines this week. My name is Conchita Leland, and as always, I'm not alone, as I have my co-host, who is one of actually top 40 under 40 Cephas Gathii. Hey!
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to Social Diary.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So remember to send in feedback using our SMS line, that is 20146, and don't forget to keep the conversation going as we are currently live streaming on all our social media platforms at Metropole TV KE. Now, Cephas.
Yes.
This week, what do you remember about this week? What is the highlights?
I think the highlight has to be the coronavirus issue. Having a whole plane of almost 240 people landing here.
Imagine.
I mean, I was stressed. But it has been a tough week. But
it's been a tough week, yeah? So before we get to coronavirus, yeah? We all know that Kenya is a nation that is run by politics. And that's where we start off the show this week. Now, earlier this week, Narok Senator Ledama Ole Kina was arrested over his utterance during a building, that is Building Bridges Initiative, yeah? BBI. That is the BBI rally, that were perceived to border on hate speech. Now, the senator was picked up by the detectives from DCI as he left one of the media studios in the country and was driven to Kilimani police station for questioning. Now, the senator's arrest came just days after he was summoned to appear before the DCI in Narok. His summoning was as a result of statements that the senator made during a television interview last week. But before we proceed to what the netizens had to say, let's take a look at the video of him, in cell preaching.
Saying nation that today I was arrested by CID officers from the NCAC. I'm in this lovely prison, you can see it here. And I just want to say that I'm involved in a quest for truth and justice. No amount of intimidation is going to deter me. I will pursue justice for the rest of my life. That's the kind of liberty that I will. That's why I can stand firmly and say I am proud to be one of them.
Cephas, what do you think about this video?
I don't know, I've been to that cell once. And,
yeah, I remember. Gangster point.
No, it was something. I was young and stupid. Now, I don't know how he got his phone there, so into the cells. But it's interesting that how politicians always believe that they're doing it for others, yet it's for mileage. I think it's for political mileage for him, because we are heading up to the elections. People are looking for appointment from different regions, so I think it's really politics.
So basically, is he like trying to be a drama king?
Yes,
like, so
100.
He's just putting it out there. He's like, whoa, I feel.
Because you remember even when he was arrested, he was saying, "Don't touch my coat.
Yes,
let me put my coat."
Like, please, and then he just unbuttoned it. He's like, "Let me put it on the side."
Yeah.
Hey.
So I think he's just looking for points.
But what do you think about his, what he has to say about being, in control and wanting to take care about the Maasai people and all that, the community?
I think it was a very reckless statement, because as Kenyans, we are very easy to incite. So you'll find that a lot of people will take whatever you're saying out of context, and the biggest problem is you can have tribal violence coming up again, and that is something we all don't want to see. So I think leaders should take caution, especially when you're making inflammatory remarks around people who are very vulnerable, and tensions are really high right now if you look at the political scene. So I think these guys should really take caution.
You should take caution. Now we have it Jane_Chalo, that is Kialo. I guess it's supposed to be Kialo. Chalo in Kambani. There says the hypocrisy of Rift Valley leaders led by Aaron Cheriot. You are now crucifying #Ledama for standing with these people, and you, the same people who sent away Professor Ayiro from the Moi University because he was a lawyer. You talk of inclusivity, yet you protect Kericho and want to destroy Narok. At Senator Mutori says, "I'm ashamed with this honorable senator. His thinking is apologies, and obsolete. Did he ever been schooled out of the backwardness?" I think kuna kizungu hapo mahali. Ledama Ole Kina is the most dangerous, venomous, tribalistic senate has. Shame on you, #Ledama. You've made BBI to a divisive mechanism. Do you think that is true though? that is the most dangerous senator that we have out there, or is just being popular?
I think he's looking for points.
He's looking for
and he's
points.
not the most dangerous. If you look at all of them across the divide, whether you're pro-BBI or against BBI, all these people, they're the same. And I think as Kenyans, we need to wake up now.
So he's just playing chini.
Of course.
And then we have at Lincoln_Mora who says, Narok Senator Ledama Olekina, you might think you are sharp and witty, but at times you lose the point. Such utterance you made at BBI in Narok are very insensitive and retrogressive, and you should withdraw such and apologize to the Narok people. #Ledama. Do you think he should apologize?
I think he should. I think he should, but I also want to know, what did he really mean about that? You know, instead of just apologizing, a blanket apology, he should come out and say, this is what I meant. I think either people misunderstood me or this is exactly what I meant.
But actually he said that people misunderstood him, because what he had said is like, you know what, this is the Ma community kind of issues and narratives, so it's only the Ma community, people who are affected by that should stay in that kind of conversation, of which other people are like, nah, Narok, and you know, Masai land is occupied by a lot of people. So it's more of like, he said this, she said that, and then I want to go katikati ground. And then we have Saningo, I was replying to Ledama, saying the only crime #Ledama committed is to tell them off in matters Ma people. Issues affecting Ma people can only be addressed by the Maasai. #free Ledama. Nona kona mafans. He didn't do anything wrong. And then we have Isaac Ngara who says, #Ledama talking about dynasties and tribalism is divisive. Politics, development and economic focus should be Kenyan. Politicians' main focus actually. Ntimama Barcelona, Aaron, Cherio, Tuhuru, Kenyatta, Ledama. #Zote. He was just going on and on and on and on and on. So the point here.
I think at the end of the day, opinions, they say opinions are the cheapest commodity. So everyone will have their opinion. But I wish we would start, first of all, we have Kenya at our heart, whereby anything that we're doing, we put Kenya first. Not a certain community, not a certain group of people, but we put Kenyans first. But of course, he has his own opinion, and people believe strongly what they stand for.
Then we have a Patrick Moran who said, we have fried kabogo, Waititu and Korea before. Let #Ledama fry in peace. It's his turn. These trees don't have permanent friends, my friend. We are on a point. Yake si bunga point but akona.
Talk the truth.
I think we'll have to wait and see what is next for Ledama though, because you know, if you look at his Twitter handle, go look at it. It's very.
It's growing now.
No comment, but it's somewhere there. He just has a lot to say about his arrest, and I think that was one of his highlights for this week. Now, still on political front, this week Nairobi County was handed over, handed over its function to the national government. How this decision was still made is still a mystery, but Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko defended his decision to hand over some county functions to the national government. In a statement, he said, and I quote, "My government set out on a fact-finding mission that saw us benchmarking and take lessons from other jurisdictions across the world, including Washington, D.C. in the U.S. and Abuja in Nigeria. From these case studies, we established that cities and metropolis the size of Nairobi are best served jointly by devolved units and central governments." He also claims that this, with this in mind, and in his capacity as the governor, he initiated discussion with the national government with a view of approaching service delivery with both county and state resources. Now, the explanation given by the governor drew reactions from Nairobi residents on social media pages, and as always, others joined in and took it to the interwebs to air their views. But before we get there, one on a decision he make by himself.
No. No, that was self-preservation. A few weeks ago we saw what happened to Etitu, and I think he was very sure that is going to happen to him. So that move that he did was out of self-preservation. Yes.
Alikuwa anaogopa?
Hiyo amekuwa baridi kabisa. Kabisa.
Akona shivers.
Kabisa.
What was your favorite part about the entire signing? Mine was the Uhuru one. Alikuwa ameangalia. Our president was not joking.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah, you could
and
see.
everyone, all of them were looking at him signing. They were like, we need to make sure that you sign that thing.
Yeah, and
they were not even looking at the CS or Malo. All of them were looking at Sonko.
And they were like, why we don't trust this man? Like, what's happening? Alikuwa tu na sign. Atakuwa na nini? Because at this time he was well dressed. Hakuwa na bling blings. Alikuwa amevaa kasuti. Lakini now mbona kutu consult, you know, like as people who live in Nairobi. Na kama hapa si tumechezwa.
Hey, hapo tumechezwa a good one. Lakini but I think you see what he was doing, he was one preserving himself. Because once you do that, then all these cases of impeachment, they go away.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I think Nairobi County was going down the drain. Honestly, like I was driving today here at Utalii House.
Yeah.
Then I found there's a part of the road that has sunken down. Then someone has actually planted a tree there.
Really?
So that motorists don't fall in that hole. In the city. In the city.
But the video of lately imekuwa na mashida wewe because like I saw the right now wameka viraka on the roads, yeah? So driving the road is a little bit bumpy.
It's very bumpy.
And you're wondering what's happening.
Even Westlands, if you go on Westlands, kutoka pale Parklands police station all the way to Sarit.
Yeah.
They, unajua ile Uafrican yetu ya kuweka maviraka. So they've dug so many holes on the road. It takes you more than 30 minutes just from Parklands police station to Sarit Center. And it's been there for a month, so I'm thinking, what are they waiting for?
So do you think the government will do a better job?
I think so.
When are they going to start?
I hope so.
Wataanza lini?
Hey, wanafaa wanza immediately.
Wanafaa kwanza saizi?
Hey, wanafaa wanza immediately.
So, if we go back to the social media, we have at Wish FM Radio says, Nairobi hashtag Sonko surrenders, hashtag Sonko's lion. Nairobi governors make Sonko City Hall office hours after he handed over his county government functions to the national government. One of his signature lion statues was painted black, while the other one was burnt. Hashtag coronavirus updates. Like, is someone ameka coronavirus updates hapo?
Kutafuta mafans.
But you saw when you walichoma hizo lions?
Huh?
Lakini hizo lions hazikuwa zinakaa lions. Zilikuwa zinakaa lions integrated with kitedi bear. Iko na sijui ni leopard.
Kimetengenezwa home like those dollies chicks used to make at home using papers and then they put hair on them.
Yeah, zile kwanza zinasimama moja moja. And then you have a truly 254G. When your CV states that you can work under minimal supervision, but the boss is equally doubting. So cool. Look at the light. The eyes are all over there. And then we went down like a Tingiritas, like in someone I'm Tingiritas. And then we have Almani Muha, who says, even the lions have been handed over. There's a lorry carrying the lions out over the city hall. By the way. And then we have at Sankoli Baz, who says, maybe Sonko didn't know that what he signed. That is how Chief Lewanika sent away the whole of Zimbabwe for sweets from colonialists. Hashtag Sonko surrenders. I think he pretty much knew what he was doing. Then we have at Mudri Mkenya, who says, by handing over Nairobi County to the national government without a fight and informing the people who voted for him, Mike Sonko has conceded that he has failed and should do the honorable thing and step down. Nairobi is bigger than Sonko's political ambition. Hashtag Sonko surrenders. What do you think about that, Trace?
I don't think Sonko will resign. The only reason he did that was to preserve his seat as a governor.
Yeah.
And a lot of people really underestimate Sonko.
Yeah.
But I think he's a brilliant mind.
Yeah.
He's a very sharp guy, but a lot of people
smart.
Even office smart. Okay. Yeah. The way he does things is kidogo hivi, but that guy is really smart. And that move.
And we have at MC Shine _ Kenya, who says Sonko becomes first governor to be jailed for misappropriation of county funds. Who knew this a long time ago and decided to take over Nairobi County before the judgment is made. Hashtag Sonko surrenders. Do you agree with that?
I don't think he'll be arrested. I don't think he'll be jailed. Because you know, we didn't see what they signed.
Yeah, he was just put in cell.
So he just did a signature. But I think I think that is going to help him out. I don't think he's going to go to jail.
You know what,
Even Waititu is still around, so.
Waititu bado yuko.
Hapa tu town. Hapa tu town.
So you know what, Cephas, what you're going to do? You're going to take us on a quick, short commercial break, and then when you're back, we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.